Hey, hi everyone. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome all new joinee. There are many people whom I have invited, all the youngsters, students, and everyone to know more about HR Topper, the way we learn, we teach, and enjoy. So I want all my old students to participate and let's make this session enjoyable as usual. Done? Can I start? Can I go ahead? Great. So today's topic is resignation and exit process. So today is the first lecture. It will continue for maybe, I don't know, 16 hours, 20 hours. It all depends because it's a long journey. There are so many types of resignation, right or wrong. There are so many ways to exit, not only resignation. There are so many other category like layoff, termination, death, penalty, PIP, so many things. Let's start today. Everyone on mute, everyone on mute and video to be kept on. Those who are not on the screen can leave this and watch on the recording. Okay? Chalo, let's start. This is for the new people, new students who have joined for the first time. Welcome you and thank you, friends. Let's start with one of the most important question for everyone. Okay, let's play Karodpati. Once the HR people, once the HR release the offer letter, okay, question is offer letter has been released and the candidate has accepted the offer letter. Now the HR, what HR expect? Can anyone tell me? Once the offer letter is accepted by the candidate, what is the next step? Like what HR expect?
For
Yes,
onboarding.
Sir, the HR expects the candidate to be on board on the committed date of joining, and if he or she is not able to join, then hardly 1 week can be extended in that case if the reason is genuine. Otherwise, that offer will be rolled back.
correct answer. But again, the question, it's a CID and kaun barega karodpati question. It cannot be easy. First thing. So this is what I say CID question. For example, Rashi, nothing wrong. You said perfectly right, but only one thing. Suppose today I sent you I'm the HR, I've sent you an offer letter and you have accepted my offer letter on the email. So what is my expectation? The first thing, what I expect from you the moment you accept the offer letter. Can
Offer
anyone tell
letter.
me? Can anyone tell me
A
fast?
resign to previous
Signature.
company.
Perfect answer. The perfect answer is I expect Rashmi that she should put the resignation so that she can join my company as soon as possible. How many people understood now? That is a root cause. Agree, Rashi? The first thing HR people expect is whether she has informed the employer, whether she has put the resignation. Can I go ahead? Everyone is clear with the practical part? Let's move it. Friends, those who are not on the screen, you will be waiting in the, waiting room because it's a live session. I'm not a radio jockey, correct? So you have to be on the screen so that I can watch you. Clear? Let's move. So the answer is he has to apply the resignation. Friends, you can write it down in the bullet points. It's very important. The moment someone accepts the offer letter, the resignation, the HR people first have to inform the candidate that apply resignation. This we have learned in the offer letter section. I'm just reminding once again. Okay. Now, this is specially for the new joinee who have come for the first time. Can I
So
see?
one question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, I have joined the session today. So,
Okay.
how will I get the previous recordings? Will those recordings be shared
I'll
on
tell you.
the?
I'll tell you. So this is what for all the new joinee. Can I see the new joinee? Just raise your hand so that I'll know at least how many people have come. Great. So friends, I'll tell you this is a part of our HR manager course. HR manager course, which is 1 to 1.5 year course. How many hours? How many years? 1 to 1.5 year course. Every topic I take minimum 15 to 20 hours, one topic, so that you understand. The reason is it took me 20 years to learn all this. How can I share you in 20 minutes? So not possible. So you will get all the knowledge step by step. Second, what I have seen in my life is about the youngsters today is first thing, have patience. You have just started the course, and I am allowing you today for the this lecture free. Why? So that you know how I'm teaching. You will have the confidence whether it is a live session or there are so many things, wrong things going online, right or wrong. So you will have the confidence, knowledge, the way I'm teaching, practice, and don't assume in just one or two slide. Once you complete the entire movie, then only you should review. Just sitting by 10 minutes, you cannot assume that this is right, wrong, good, bad, nothing. Don't conclude unless it gets over. So, just a suggestion, wait and watch and see how you enjoy this session. You cannot conclude or assume within 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Am I right or wrong? So, it's a part of the course. If you want to learn and join, you can call me once the lecture gets over. So, today, just 3 hours, focus and learn. Can I go ahead? Everyone is clear? So all my new old students are already there. More than 80 students have joined and more than 50 students have already taken via recording. Okay? So no issue. Let's continue. The biggest question, this is where you need to learn how a candidate, suppose Rashi has accepted my offer letter, how she will submit the resignation proof. Suppose I'm the HR, I have rolled out the offer letter to all of you, and now I call you each and everyone and say, please submit your resignation. How you will submit? You all are the candidate, and I'm the HR.
Sir, the mail of the candidate who has been selected with the new company, the candidate can submit their resignation mail screenshot to the HR, because that is only the proof what the candidate can provide to us. Or
Very
or
good.
or the portals of the companies. Some companies have their own
Portal.
portals, HRM, known as HRMS, where the candidate can apply for the resignation, and that automated mail goes to the reporting manager by keeping in CC of the employee HR. So these two kind of the proof, that screenshots can only be provided and after the final that last working day, the
Wait,
experience
wait, wait,
letter.
wait, wait, wait.
Okay, okay.
You have completed the entire exit. Chalo, no problem. So again, the question comes here also. She said she has to submit the resignation. Now you are two HR. See, HR plays a dual role. What is the dual role? You are the candidate and you are the HR. So whatever you will learn two things. As an HR, what you have to do, and as an employee, what you have to do. Now, from the HR point of view, you are asking proof to submit. Everyone agree? You are asking proof to submit. Now, as a candidate, I'm finding it very difficult because I don't have the acceptance. I don't have the acceptance. Then what to do? So this is where I'm telling you one of the most important part that you need to prepare resignation acceptance letter. Resignation acceptance letter. This is what we are going to learn today, where employee will be satisfied. So let me continue and tell you why we have to prepare, because the HR people who have released the offer letter is asking for some proof. Then how I will give what that Rashi has said was correct. I have to send a CC copy, take the screenshot. Why we have to do all this? Why we cannot prepare a simple letter and submit to the or provide to the candidate? That is called resignation acceptance letter. Now, what is the resignation? A formal way of acknowledgement. That is acknowledgement that yes, we have received your resignation. Yes, it is accepted. And what are the things you expect during the resignation? That also clarity you will get. And it is a happy ending. I have seen many places that while people are coming, they are respected. They have given so many things. They are given induction. We treat them like she is one of the most important person in our life, in our organization. But when the people resign, we don't value them. So I always compare, official with a personal life so that you get the concept. When a girl get married and comes on the first day, we celebrate like a Diwali. But when the girl leaves and go, no one knows why. That is the case. I hope everyone understood. So friends, 75% of the company ignore this. That means what? 75% of the company do not give this letter. I don't know why. Now, today we have to learn that it is important. Who will inform? You people, youngsters who are working at present, you have to inform. So this is one of the best method. When people are joining, we are giving onboarding, we are giving this document, that document. But while going, why we are not giving the same treatment? Why we are not giving the same treatment? She is leaving. She's giving everything. She's giving notice period. Then why you are not respecting? Why you are treating like a hell when she's leave the organization? That is wrong. Remember one thing, friends, even suppose you are not attending this lecture. I'll give you an example. One person says, sir, I cannot continue this lecture because there is some financial condition. But what people do, this is my experience in this last 5 months, people ignore the message. When I call them, I'm not calling for money. I'm calling Kajal, why you are not attending the lecture? Is there any issue? Is there any issue? Are you facing some problem? Are you okay? Because she's my candidate. But what she's thinking, Are Anand sir will ask money. What I will answer, how I'll give the EMI. People start ignoring. Now what happens? I'll try 2, 3 times. What I will do, I will remove her, terminate, absconding. She's absconding. HR do, na? HR do call people, right? Then finally what we do? Termination. Now in the termination, what happens? Kajal can never see me. Even I will not, even I don't want to see her. So the relationship goes. This is what happens in the personal life and professional life. How many people understood the concept? This is what we need to stop now and process in a proper professional HR way. Why you go to HR, MBA, you do MBA and there you learn so many things, but why you are not implementing then? Why you are not implementing? Okay, dear. So I want to tell you one thing, 1 second. Yeah. So why this important letter, as I showed you, from one side, HR people is asking for the proof, and from another side, they don't have any proof. So what is the importance of the resignation acceptance letter? Now, this is what you will feel in your professional life. Let's say someone has told, I love you to someone. Okay. Now she said, I'll get back to you. From that moment, you will be thinking, what she will say? My boss will accept or not? My boss will accept or not? She will say yes or no, or she will not speak to me from tomorrow. She will insult me. What my friends will think. There are so many negative things happens once you put your resignation. The same feeling of I love you concept. Right or wrong, you continuously thinking whether my boss will accept or not. You are confused. You're coming every day, but only one thing in your mind, my boss is accepting or not. Today he will going to accept. Should I remind him? Should I not? Should I remind him? Should I not? How should I remind him? I've already told him. You are very scared. Continuously you are thinking. How many people agree to this? Continuously you're thinking. I think everyone must have gone through this process, right or not? This is what is the problem. Second, there are lots of pressure from the new company. Hey, Suesh, have you resigned? I need a proof. Sir, I'll give it to you. I have just informed the manager. He's going to confirm in next 2, 3 days. So until the time the girl tells you yes or no, you are continuously thinking, right or wrong. Till your boss accept the letter, you are continuously thinking. It is not, most of the time it is negative. Most of the time it is negative. This is how psychology or brain works. Even if the girl, we always think, अरे अगर वो नहीं बोली तो मैं क्या करूंगा? All negative feelings. You will never see हाँ वो 100% हाँ बोलेगी. Right or wrong? If you want to know, then watch the movie of one of the songs, of Ajay Devgan and Kajol. Which movie it is song? Anyone remember? Kajal and Ajay Devgan got married based on that movie. What is that movie? प्यार तो होना ही था. Watch that song. ठीक है, उससे एक पहले वाला एक song है. You will get the answer of the feeling. Okay. चलो. So now what is the positive point? The moment the girl said yes, you will be satisfied. You will be happy. Now you will be focusing what you want to do in future. That means once your resignation letter is accepted, you are satisfied, you are relieved, and you will continuously happily serve the notice period. You will inform the manager, you will inform the manager, and you will serve. How many people agree to this? Clear, everyone? How many people understood the positive and the negative part? Very clear. Just 1 minute. Someone has come. Can ask me. Yes, Kajal, go ahead.
So, sir, there is another perspective to this, what you just mentioned, where
Sure, sure.
the employee thinks, "Arey, will my resignation be accepted or not?" But I had, from the few organizations that I have worked in, I have not worked in many. The trend is like this: if the employee is very old, let's say 3 years, 5 years, more than 3 years
Hmm,
at least,
hmm.
the supervisor has the expectation that you talk to me once before you resign. This majorly happens in finance industry for sure, because the pool is very small. Everybody knows everybody.
Correct.
So when a person is resigning, they'll ask where you're going. They will come to know that under whom they are going, and people ask also, okay, your department person has come to me for interview. How is he and all of that? I'm planning to take him guys. So they take feedback also. So this also happens because they are very well networked. So in
Correct.
a lot of cases, the supervisor's expectation is you resign. No one is stopping you. Nobody can hold your hand and tell you don't resign. But if you speak to your supervisor and then do it, it's like giving respect. So this
So
is
this is
one
there,
perspective.
this is coming. This what you said is there in the entire
Okay.
resignation.
Because then this is what a lot of supervisors don't like. Like it happens in our organization, our supervisor says, "You
Correct.
don't
You
give
are
us a
absolutely right.
chance if we have to retain you. You have not asked, you have not spoken. Not that we will can stop you. If you've decided your mind that you want to go, you will go only.
So
Nobody
what
can."
Kajal wants to say is once you decide to resign, then the most important part is first discuss with the supervisor. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So it is a part of the process. Definitely, we will learn this, dear. So we are going one by one. First, we are trying to understand the importance of resignation action. Today, I thought I'll keep something practical because many people feels, sir, how you teach practical part, correct? So let's go step by step. Thank you, Kajal, but it is a part of the process that you have said. Done? Chalo.
Thank you.
Can I go ahead, everyone? Thank you, dear. So I hope everyone understood the importance of the resignation acceptance letter. Very, very important. I'll tell you how you have to prepare everything. Okay, let's move. Now, yesterday, this all slide, no, 3, 4, 9, I think 7 to 8 slide, I just prepared 1 hour before. Because yesterday night, when I slept at around 11 o'clock, I was watching one of the reels where they said 3 skills that cannot replace AI at present for next 10 years. AI has come, chat gpt, many things are coming which may take our job, so we need to learn that. But few things even the AI cannot do is emotional intelligence. So friends, just a suggestion, I, even if possible, I may include some of the part of this skill, but you need to learn emotional intelligence. That is networking, communicational skill, how to motivate people. And this is more important related to HR. That is why I'm highlighting emotional HR. Human is emotional. So we need to understand the emotional people, emotions of the people. Clear, everyone? So please write it down and learn. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for everyone to sustain nowadays. In the next 5 years, the life and the working style will change because of AI. And you know what he said? We will create, the AI will tell that how we have to create one more AI. The AI will tell how to create one more AI. So friends, little difficult, but you need to be serious. So please learn this. Even if you want to invest on emotional intelligence. Okay? Now, why mental satisfaction is called resignation acceptance letter, right or wrong? If the girl says yes or no, you are relieved. That is mental disturbance till your boss approves it. So I don't want every employee to undergo that trauma. Can I go ahead? That was the concept of resignation acceptance letter. How many people understood the value of that? You will be more happy, satisfied, and respect to the employees. Okay. So let's move. From the employee point of view, he will come to know that my letter is approved. When will be my last date of work? Whom to hand over? This all thing we will learn one by one. So let's see the sample. Please read. Please read.
So one thing can I ask?
Let this get complete. Three people, please say yes, 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 or done, 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 so that I can go ahead. The first three people, if you have completed this.
Yes, sir.
One,
Yes, sir.
two,
Done, sir.
Yes.
three. Chal.
Done, sir.
Yeah. One more letter, then I'll take the query. Please read this also. Instead of email, it is letter dated. It's a second scenario. Is it done?
Yes.
One,
Yes.
two,
Yes.
three. Thank you. So friend, this we have to prepare in the Word file. Okay. And in the notes, you will get all the templates. Okay. So whatever bullet point I'm telling, you can note it down, but whatever is informed the course, you will get the notes. Clear, everyone? Next, the question, anyone? Someone had query, right? Please ask.
Sir, Rashi this side.
Rashi.
Sir,
Yes, Rashi.
सर कई कंपनीज होती हैं कि वो अपना कुछ बॉन्ड रखती हैं कि आप इतने साल के पहले नहीं छोड़ सकते हो या पर्टिकुलर इतने मंथ्स का आपको हमें टेन्योर देना ही देना है, लाइक सपोज
Okay.
1.5 years और 2 years का. बट सर इन सम ड्यूरेशन उस टाइम में सर कई बार होता है कि कुछ इश्यूज के वजह से कैंडिडेट पॉसिबल नहीं हो पाता है कि ही कंटिन्यूज विद दैट सेम कंपनी.
Correct. Correct. So this all is there in this process. Pura 20 hours a year. So all your queries will be resolved. Done. But for your question, you need to watch your sign. You know, when you are signing the appointment letter, you have to be very sure whether you are okay for it. You are okay for it. If you have done okay, then you have to follow the rule.
Okay.
So this you will all will learn step by step. So I don't want to go from one point to another. We'll go one by one. Okay, we'll understand everything. It's a long journey, dear. Done? So I hope everyone understood the letter, the way we have to prepare. It's a very simple, easy, the best sample which you can put in your company without even thinking. सब कुछ included है as per law. So when I teach as per two things: HR policy and statutory compliance. Okay. Chalo. Next, one more question. Once the resignation gets accepted, whom we have to inform? Can anyone tell me? Once the resignation
Sir,
got accepted,
to the new HR of the
one by one.
Department.
HR. Next, why she's only participating? What about others? We all are HR people, right? Why? Why only Rashi? Yes, finance people, but we have a name to that. What is the terminology? Can anyone tell me?
Accounts department.
That is that there are so many departments, but we have given some name. Next, no problem. Good. What, whom, that also comes under the category of that. And to whom we have to inform? Come on, go. Okay, go ahead.
Payroll.
So I'll give you one name for all this department you're telling is called stakeholders. I write it down, stakeholders. So I'll explain it today, at least by This session, you will learn stakeholder, no issue. What about others? There are few people. The moment resignation letter or his resignation letter gets accepted, whom we have to inform? Suppose Geeta madam है, okay? उसको एक message आया उसके office school से. She got a call from the institute. Geeta ma'am, your girl got second rank. Now whom she will inform first? Her daughter don't know. Whom she will inform? Or today's world, Geeta has watched on the online about the marks 10 standard release, no? 2 days before she got, Geeta immediately went to the online and saw her daughter got 85%. Whom she will inform first?
Daughter.
The
Come on, very
Neighbors,
very
neighbors. We will
simple.
inform to neighbors.
Daughter.
Colleagues.
First, neighbors, पहले बेटी को तो बताओ. First, she will inform her daughter that yes, you got 85% something. The same thing. Once the resignation gets accepted, inform the employee. Oh my God, Ganesha, my HR people. And second, stakeholders. What about third people? Come on, fast. We have to go. We have only 3 hours. Who are the third person? Be on
The
mute.
IT department.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
The IT department.
Sorry.
IT department.
Which department?
IT.
That comes under stakeholder, dear. Stakeholders. All the department comes under stakeholder. Employee, stakeholder, फिर किसको बताओगी? For example, Geeta madam told to her daughter, then her husband, whoever stay in that house. That is stakeholders. Now, what about others?
Sir, can be informed to the operations department or to the head.
Stakeholder. Whoever is inside the organization is called stakeholder. Whoever is there in the family of Geeta, she will inform घर में जाके मेरी बेटी पास हो गई. अब और किसको बताएगी? Whom she will inform?
Hi,
To the-
Mahek. Sorry. Hi, Anand.
Yes, Madhura.
Yeah. The new company where we are joining, and we should inform them also that the resignation is accepted.
Why my company will inform the other company? No, I'm an HR. I will inform the employee, stakeholder. Ab Geeta madam
Sir, the candidate
inform
who
to the
is
outsiders. What is outsiders in the organization?
Sir, candidate who has
The
been
client
selected,
and
she or he
customer.
will.
Sir, with whom we are dealing, like PF, ESIC and all, we have to inform them also.
We have a name for that. What is that?
Who is making
Very good
payroll,
answer.
sir?
Name for that, like how I said stakeholders. What is that?
Vendors.
One of the answer, vendors, third party, consultant. Very simple, outsiders. How many people understood now? 3 people we need to learn that once the people, once the persons resign and it gets accepted, we have to inform to the employee, stakeholders, client. Client means third party outside the organization. If you are dealing with, and in case you have many branches, there also you need to inform. How many people understood this? Can I go ahead? Very simple. Then why you were so serious? It's a fill in the blanks. It was a fill in the blanks. Chalo, let's go. Now, last answer. This is only 4 I know because many company has different process. So whoever that employee is connected with, you have to inform. Am I clear in one sentence? Whoever the employee is connected with, he may be connected with company, that is company's employees. Second, outsiders. There can be 3 or 4 scenario also that you need to remember. You have to inform the person. Can I go ahead? Chalo. Next, first thing, inform the employee. Now, here you are the employee and you are the HR. So you are going to learn 2 things. When you resign, what all information you should gather, and when you are the HR, what all information you have to give. So can anyone tell me what all information we have to inform to the candidate? Can anyone tell me? Please help me fast. What all things we have to inform to the candidate? Sorry, employee, when he resignation letter is accepted, or as a employee, what you expect from the HR? Second question, as an employee, your resignation letter is accepted. What all things you want now? Information. Can anyone tell me?
Sir,
Full and final settlement.
FNF, pile up money, money, money. Next.
So confirmation regarding the last working date.
Very good answer. The first important is मैं जाऊंगा कब इस jail से, means last date of working. Next. Next.
Sir, the handover should be completed in a proper sequence.
Handover. So
Handover
full.
should, yeah.
To whom I have to hand over. Very good. Next. Next.
No due, sir.
No dues. Nahi. Next. See, this is concept. Please try to understand what is my question.
Sir,
Now
if
your
any
resignation.
clearance is pending.
Now your resignation has accepted. As an HR, you are the employee who resigned. What all information you want from HR department to have a smooth resignation? Handover. What else? Janvi, be
Salary
on mute,
account,
please.
salary account to saving account.
Saving account. Okay, next. Very good. Next.
Exit interview.
Download the salary slips.
Download. So I'll inform what all things we can download from the system, right? Very good answer. Very good. Next.
Exit interview on the last date.
Exit interview. Very good. Next.
PF number.
That comes under download system. Next. Very good. Very good.
Clearance formalities.
Exit policy. That is process.
Process.
Okay, very good. Next. Next.
Gratuity.
Very good. Gratuity. Or we can put a
Joining
simple.
bonus. Sir, joining bonus.
So we can say all my dues in a simple word. Okay. All my dues can be PF, gratuity, bonus, FNF, whatever. Next.
What about the incentives? Some companies provide
All my
incentives.
dues.
Okay.
All my dues. So everything will come under all my dues. So this all thing you have to inform the employer. So no problem. Thank you so much, dear. Let's go one by one. First thing is very important is whether you have accepted my resignation letter or not. That is the first most important thing. So what we are giving on this sentence. See, now I'm asking all psychology question. So you are the employee. I am also an employee. What is the first thing I want to know is whether my resignation got accepted. So how you are informing this with the help of resignation acceptance letter. Got it? Next thing, last day. He wants to know what is my last day. This is very, very important to know what is my last day. This is the second point. Third point, whom I have to hand over. Because today I have resigned. It's not possible tomorrow there will be my replacement, right? So whom I have to hand over. There are 4 people working with me. So whom? So that is the most important part. Then notice period. Now there are 2 scenarios like we have read in the acceptance letter. 1, I will complete full 1 month. Second, I will complete only 15 days. So you should know the notice period. How many days I have to serve? Very. Second, leave. Whether it is going to adjust in my notice period. Can I take leaves during the notice period? Will I get the leave encashment? Will I get the leave encashment? Will I get my current month salary? Very, very important to know. Will I get my current month salary? If I'm not going to get, then when I'm going to get the current month salary? When my full and final settlement will be processed? You have opened my HDFC bank. Example, I'm telling any bank. You have opened my HDFC bank account. Company has opened the HDFC bank account. Now what I have to do? Because we feel that is a company has given, so it's a zero balance account. Actually, it is not. The moment salary does not come into that account for next 3 months, that account gets, it's automatically gets converted into a saving account. And their minimum 10,000 or 15,000, depend on the company, bank to bank. How many people understood this? For example, let's say Priyanka joined my company. I have opened her HDFC account. Now she left the company and joined some other company where there is a Kotak bank account. We opened Kotak bank account. Now in Priyanka's, HDFC bank, the salary is getting transferred to Kotak bank. And HDFC bank There is no transfer. First month, no transfer. Second month, no transfer. Third month, no transfer. The account gets converted into personal account. So you should have informed Priyanka, right? Ki Priyanka, if you are not going to use this, you can terminate this account, close this account. While coming, see why I get very irritated, when an employee joins the company, we inform her, make her sit for 3 days, 2 days, 1 week for induction, and we explain each and everything. Then why not during resignation you inform? Why the same respect and feeling is not given? This is where the HR people lack. Why the same treatment is not given, dear? I want you people to consider this point because they don't have the knowledge of this. What is HR? We are service oriented. We have to inform people. We prepare policy. We make policy. We give training and development. In short, what? You are the guidance, guider, mentor. While leaving also, you should behave like a mentor. No attitude. You are a service-oriented department, not attitude-oriented department. This is what you need to learn. Small things can she's going to get. Bonus now, HRS system. You need to understand, friends, how you learn the mistake that you are doing, the mistake. Hey, am I audible? Friends, am I audible?
So sometimes your voice is
Everyone, can everyone write
Audible.
it down chat box?
Audible.
Just a cross check whether you are live or alive.
It is
Sometimes
breaking, sir.
your voice is breaking.
Audible.
Just now, that is what I'm asking. Just now.
Yeah, around 5 minutes back, it was breaking.
So friend, just a request, in case if it is breaking, do let me know. I just came to know 1 second before I informed. So please let me know in case the, for everyone it is breaking. So again, I'll repeat, very important sentence, not written in any Google and YouTube. It is with the experience. HR is a service oriented department. You are the one who have to inform the employee. You should not assume. The moment you stop assume, your personal life and professional life will grow. Why you are assuming? Why you are concluding? Why you are judging that she will know or she will not know? Why you are judging the people? Why you are concluding? During induction, you are informing, making her sit for 3 days. And madam, and while going, the same respect is missing. I hope everyone have experienced this. This is where we need to change. Now, in the system, how you should learn is what all mistake you are doing and what all mistake the new employee is doing. When you are asking, Sachin Sharma, apne UN number laya? Nahi laya. I asked Sachin Sharma, Sachin, can you share me your UN number for PF requirement? He says, sir, I don't know. I will ask and let you know. So what you have learned? That employee, the new joinee, most of the new joinee is not aware about the UN number. That when they join the other company, they have to give the UN number. Whom you have to inform? This is what the way you have to learn. The mistake of the new joinee becomes your solution. Clear hua sabko? So suppose if I have informed him during the resignation, this is your UN number. Please keep it. Your new company will require. This is called service. Clear hua sabko? You know as an HR ki what all information he requires when he joined the new company because you are the HR. So what all things you can download or keep it with you from the HRMS system in case you have salary slip. Now salary slip should not be for the last 3 months. Most of the people says, yes, it is correct. For preparing offer letter, last 3 months salary slip is important. But when you join the company for income tax purpose, you have to submit from April onwards. So let's assume this is June month. and you have joined my company. So you have to give May, April, and March. Okay, no problem. You have to give these three as per for offer letter. But when you join the company, it is important from the financial year, that is April and May, because you are in June. Now let's assume you are in December month. So you have to give November, October, and September for offer letter purpose. But for income tax purpose, when you join the company, form number 12B that we will learn, I think I've already shared the videos in the system. Okay, dear? Form number 12B. For that, when you join the company, you should have from April till November. How many people understood? For preparing an offer letter or for issuing the offer letter, 3 months is enough. But once he joined the organization, you should have from April onwards. So you have to inform this. You have to inform the employee. And friends, I don't understand one thing. It is a common thing. Why don't you invest just once and prepare a common template? You don't have to prepare for every resigned employee. You have to just prepare one template, which I'm going to share with you, and just change the name and send it. Just one time investment will change your life. People will start respecting you. You know how I used to get job? Whenever there is an opening in a new company, wherever the employee go, or the boss is not my boss, other department boss, they used to call me, Anand, here there is a vacancy for HR. Would you like to come? Why they remembered me? Why they have remembered me that Anand, you can come and join? Because the service that I have given. Then how come being a 12th undergraduate student could have reached to this level where I'm teaching you now? So I will never get job through naukri.com. This is very clear. I hope everyone agree. MBA people are not getting job. How an undergraduate student will get? So I know the tricks. So the life has made me go in a different way. So please remember my secret tips. Give service, not too much service. Professional service, not personal service. So inform the employee that download the salary slip from April onwards. It will be required in your new company. Form number 16, if you have downloaded. In case you have uploaded in the system, download it. UN number, download it. PF number, you can tell him to take this. Increment letter, in case if you have stored in the system I'm talking about. Appraisal letter or whatever is there in the system, you have to tell the candidate employee that you can download from the system. How many people are clear with the system part? You have to just inform the candidate. See, you are in HR, you know, but all the other people of the other department don't know HR rules. Agree? So you have to be very clear on it. Now, income tax. Income tax. When a person leaves the organization, he has to submit the actual receipt, Xerox copy only, but he has to submit the actual receipt. This is where payroll people comes into the role. And on the last day, all the document goes to the payroll department and payroll people ask the first question. Mr. Raju, where is the investment? Arey, sir, you have not informed me. Why you have not informed then? Again, I'll tell you, just put one sentence of investment. What is harm in that? You have to just prepare one template like handbook. How many times you prepare? Every day you prepare for a new joinee? No, only once you have prepared. The same way you have to prepare. How many people understood what all information we have to give? Very clear, so that the person is happy, satisfied. Investment copies. Then these all things you need to inform. Then how you will inform? You will inform via an email. No need to put it in the handbook or something, but you can inform via email. Clear? So I will share this email Outlook format. Also, the same template is there in the notes also, because I've seen in the last in the last 2 weeks, many people called me and said, sir, this file is not opening. So that file was of Outlook. So there are many companies who do not use Outlook, they use Gmail. So for that, what I did nowadays, the same template, you will get it in the notes also. Clear hua? So no need to worry, even if it is not opening from your side. So this is the way. Again, suggestion, friends, nowadays creativity is more important, right? So whenever you send an email, which is a common email, you start adding images, emojis. In mobile, we add emojis. Now the emojis have been replaced with there are so many things like face is coming, person is coming. So many things are coming. The same way in email also, take a professional photo to highlight it, make it more creativity. Very, very important. But not for every email, only the common email which you send for everyone. Let's say you are sending a reminder, keep a word highlight as a reminder. Now, see, this is what, just go and read it. Only this much, okay? Only this much you can read.
Done, sir.
I hope you have gone through the first important. Rest everything is what I have shared you. You can go and refer the notes. Clear hua sabko? Done. So this is a way you need to prepare a professional email. Even the template I have given, just change a little bit content as per your company's requirement and keep sending. People will start appreciating you. The most important thing, again, I'm telling today, even if you are not in the generalist profile, suppose you are in payroll or recruitment, and this email is not your work, your profile, then do out of box. Inform that person who is doing. You can share this idea with your boss. Who said that you cannot share? Who said you only have to do your own work? Then what is out of box? My first job profile was only filing. I was only doing filing for 6 months. Then how I reached to this level? Then how I reached to this level? Not doing one job, at least informing about other thing what we know. So friends, my suggestion, knowledge, the more you share, you will remember. The more you share, you will remember. That is called practice, practice, practice. So I want you people, even if you are not in a right profile, why don't you share this information with your company and boss? If it gets approved, next time, if the person is resigning, the handover will be given to you. You will have more responsibility. That is the way I have reached. So this is my secret success. Clear, friends? So this I will share it with you. So don't worry, you can read it. Okay. Now, the documentation. In that, you have to put the documentation. One, you will attach the resignation letter, acceptance letter, exit clearance form. We will learn exit clearance form, exit interview form, and gratuity form. These 3-4 forms you need to attach with the letter. Clear hua? With the email. Please attach your exit policy. We are going to learn exit policy also during the journey. So you have to attach. What is exit policy? The process of exit. Clear, everyone? Now, important, stakeholders. Many a times when you submit the documents or something, the stakeholders are absent. So please inform the employee that once you do the handover, ensure they are available. They may go on a tour, leave, whatever it is. Absent. There are so many stakeholders. They may be absent. So your exit clearance form will not happen. So you have to inform this also. Clear hai? Bahut important hai. Now, the biggest problem that I have faced in my journey also, that we have a system. But friends, remember this, huh? Even if you apply in the system, it is not accepted. It is 50%. Once the manager approves it, then only it becomes 100%, and then it gets reflected in all the reports. How many people agree? You know what I've seen? Let's say Nidhi has come and said, sir, done. I said, Nidhi, have you updated all your attendance, leaves and half day, everything? She said, yes. Oh, sir, I forgot. And she immediately went and she's updated. She updated on the last day or second last day. She said, Abhi bahut time hai, I will do it. What happened? She has updated, but his boss has not approved on time. Now, what is the meaning of on time? So remember, friends, this is the way the system works. Today is the last working day of Nidhi, 11th June. Nidhi can access her system, the manager can access, the HR people can access the system till today midnight, because in the system, the last date of working is mentioned as 11th June. So system she can open, manager can see, everyone can see Nidhi. But tomorrow morning or in the late night at 12:01, the system gets updated. Most of the company, update the system in the midnight. How many people have seen the message of the bank? मुझे कल ही मिला इसलिए याद आया. Message of the bank that from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. you will not be able to do any transaction because maintenance work is going on. How many people have seen this? The same thing happens in the organization also, that at 12 o'clock the system gets updated. Once the system gets updated, it goes in the HRMS system. Sorry, it goes in the reports. Now, what is the report? Nidhi left. So when tomorrow on 12th, Nidhi cannot access, his manager cannot see Nidhi's request. This is the most important point. Again, I'm repeating. Nidhi, she cannot access because it got finished, that is terminated her service. Even the manager, Arey sir, manager is working. Manager is working in the organization. Why he cannot see Nidhi? Because Nidhi's access is blocked by the system because the last date of working was yesterday. So when the manager open his account, even he cannot see Nidhi's request. Now, when you process the full end settlement, there are 5 days absent. Example, I'm telling 5 days absent of Nidhi. The moment you prepare the FNF and send it to her, she started shouting at me. Sir, I was there till last date. You have seen me on that day also. I have updated everything. Now, is it your duty to see whether it is updated or not? No. HR duty is to only inform, guide. We are not nurse. We are not sisters. Kisi ki bhai, kisi ki jaan. We are not Salman Khan. Am I very clear? We have to only guide them. Now I will say, Nidhi, I have already informed you. I have already sent you a mail. You have done on the last date, but you have not spoke to your boss. Please speak to your boss. Finish. We are service oriented, not personal oriented. Professional service, not personal service. If I tell Nidhi, okay, no issue, I will speak to your boss and I'll get it done from the IT team. This is personal service, which is not professional. How many people understood the difference between personal and professional? Professional informing her on the right time, personal on the wrong time. No personal. You will never become an HR. How many people understood the biggest problem in the HRM system? That if what we have to inform, this is the most critical part. You know why? HR faces problem and it gets highlighted. Nidhi Mehta, dear head HR, please note, I have updated. I was present. I informed Anand Mudale. I informed blah, blah, blah. All negative thoughts about the company. Agree or not agree? Do you think Nidhi will leave her 5 days? No. Even I will not leave my 5 days. So what is the next process? Inform the HR head in a very negative way. मैं social media में डालूंगी, मैं ऐसा करूंगी, मैं वैसा करूंगी .com, right or wrong? Now, who was the culprit? If you have informed her on time, हो गया ना solve. This is where you need to learn. Making the work done on a right time is called HR professional. Clear हुआ? So no attitude. We are a service oriented department. Can I go ahead? How many people understood this? So please inform the candidate. Candidate means employee, sorry. Please inform the employee that the importance of the system. So please download everything. Now Nidhi calling me, sir, I'm not able to log in my access. I want my salary slip. I have not downloaded. Can you please help me? Do you think you can help? Do you think she can log in? So friends, learn, how to learn and become a manager. Identify the problems of the employee. You will become a mentor. Today, why you are coming and learning from me? Because I have some kind of knowledge which you don't have, right or wrong? So how you will have knowledge? How you will have knowledge? When you understand the problem. When you will understand the problem of the employees. The more you understand the problem, the policy will change. The process will change. How many people understood now? The more you understand the problem of the employees, your way of working, approaching, thinking will change. Now, before I move to the little bit ahead, how many people are comfortable? Everyone, all new joinee, you may be able to understand my English, everything. Can I go ahead? How many people are happy? Only
Hello?
practical knowledge? Yeah, please.
Apart from all the informations that we give to the employee,
Hmm.
one of the info maybe like his benefits, that is insurance will be, he will not be eligible for insurance after this last date. So that also information is necessary to be given
Important.
to the employee, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So he's informed like he and his family is not.
That
That
comes
also,
under the exit clearance. Okay, very good. So
yeah.
even if you add, very good point Geeta has said, that suppose you have a mediclaim benefit, you can inform in that letter that mediclaim, you will be no longer eligible for the mediclaim insurance. Very good point. So I think I should add it. Okay. I will add it out here in the points. So I have put it in the exit clearance, but I think we should put here also. Mediclaim not eligible. Clear? Very good. Thank you, Geeta madam. Anyone else who want to share your experience, add value? Can we put some other information which you think employee should know? Please go ahead.
हेलो सर
Yes, Dhanashri. Tell me.
मुझे क्वेश्चन था अगर मतलब ग्रेचुटी एक्ट मतलब अगर कोई एम्प्लॉय एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में 5 इयर्स कंप्लीट करता है तभी उसे ग्रेचुटी मिलता है ना?
Correct. Technically, sorry, as per law, it is correct, but technically 4 years, 8 months.
ओके तो अगर
Logically, 5
एम्प्लॉय
years. Go ahead.
हाँ तो अगर एम्प्लॉय 2 साल कंप्लीट होने के बाद अगर रेजिग्नेशन दे रहा है तो वो रेजिग्नेशन लेटर के साथ ग्रेचुटी फॉर्म देना जरूरी है,
नहीं,
कंपलसरी है या नहीं?
नहीं, not required.
ओके
So friends, here, very good point. If you put a gratuity form, people will get confused ki why she has given. That means I will get gratuity. So you are opening the door of confusion. Very good question, Dhanashri. How many people understood? Suppose you have completed 2 years and you keeping the gratuity form, then people may get confused. So you have to attach the gratuity form only when it is applicable. So this all we will learn step by step in this, but a good question. Very good question. Anyone else who wants to add value, that what all other things we can inform the employee? Your company may be giving the benefit. Yes, Anuban.
Sir, how many months we have to give them access this HRM software, sir?
Last date.
Sir,
Suppose Madhuri, you are working till tomorrow. I have to give access because your attendance needs to be punched on the last time you are going. When
sir,
you are leaving.
for example, sir, I'm resigning in the month of June. May pay slips will get in the month of June only, na, sir?
Yeah, but you will be there. No, what is your last date of working? Till that time, the system will be there.
Okay, we are working till June 15 means June 15 pay slips will get in the month of July. So if
That is called
they,
FNF. In FNF, you will get the FNF pay slip, not salary slip. FNF pay slip.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank
that you will learn in the full and final settlement. It is also
Thank
the
you, sir.
part of exit process. Clear? Good question.
Yes.
Can I go ahead?
So one more thing.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, apart from CTC reimbursement, there are some other reimbursement like mobile reimbursement and other factors like pending
Correct.
vouchers. That also we need to incorporate in this.
That will come just later this.
Okay.
That is under exit clearance. We are just trying to understand the overview. Then
Okay.
we are going one by one. We are now informing the employee. Now there are some documents attached, which I will explain.
Okay.
Done?
Fine.
Chalo, great. Where were we? Biggest problem. Now comes 2 days before. 2 days before, you have to give a reminder, because she may also forget. But whose duty? Who comes into problem? You need to understand, friends. Who comes into problem once the employee do not follow the process? The answer is HR. Today Nidhi is there. Today and tomorrow she will come to office. So I am the boss. HR is the boss. She can control. But once she go outside the premises and she's not going to come, you have to be behind her. Nidhi, Nidhi, ye do na, ye do na, ye do na, right or wrong? Nidhi, I want this. Nidhi, I want this. Why? Because you have to prepare the full and final settlement. So you have to be behind her once she leaves the organization. So what is the better way? Till the time she is there, you complete the process. You are wasting your time when she goes when she leaves the organization. And you are investing the time when she's inside the organization. How many people understood the myth? Clear hai? So till the time she is there inside the organization, utilize her. Kuch bhi mango milega. Kuch bhi mango milega. Afterwards, it will be very difficult. You know why? She's in the new office. She's sitting in the new office, and it is not every time possible that she will receive your call. And after 6:30, you are not going to do any follow-up because you are an employee. You're not going to do follow. Then again coming in the morning. Hello, Nidhi. Clear hua sabko? Try to understand, dear. You need to understand the problem of the employee to become an HR head. This is the final statement of my 20 years experience. The more you understand the employee's problem, you will have more solution than anyone else. You may become faster HR head position. Can I go ahead? 1 minute. Huh? Who else is joining? One more person. Okay. Now, before 2 days, just send her a reminder. Send her a reminder. Now, the biggest question comes, even you are busy. How you will remember that today is the second last day of that person? There are so many people who resign. Then what is it? So friends, please write down these 3 secrets. You should have 3 things. And even one thing you skip, it remains incomplete. It's not 100%. I'll give you the difference between knowledge and skill. What is knowledge? I'll give you a simple example. Friends, I want everyone to be on the screen. It's a live session. I always watch your face, and it motivates me whether you are satisfied, watching, tension, confused. I'm a good face reader. I hope everyone knows. Then why? And it's a live session, right? You are in HR. You are going to train people. Future is training only. Yaad rakhna, AI has come. Future is only training. So first you learn yourself. Respect yourself. If you cannot come today on the screen, tomorrow don't expect that the employee will come on the screen. Clear ho gaya? So remember that point. Okay. Where I was. Now, first important knowledge. I say knowledge is important, but it is not the secret of success. Example रखते हैं. Yesterday only my colleague went for exam. MCOM का exam चल रहा है अभी semester. She said, sir, मुझे ना एक answer. I know one answer, but I forgot the first word, first sentence. So 0 marks. She had the knowledge, but something was missing. Zero answer. Second question. I asked Madhuri, can you prepare a cup of tea? She said, yes, she brought, but I didn't had the cup of tea because it was too much sugar. The second answer, too less sugar. The third, there are 100 reasons the sugar was not perfect, was not good, was not tasty. But she was having the knowledge. She was having the knowledge, but not in a perfect way. That is called skill. Putting the knowledge in a perfect way is called skill. At the right time, at the right ingredients is called tools. I have the knowledge. I know how to prepare. But when I was to prepare, when I prepared, I forgot to prepare on the particular time. I was very good. I had all the knowledge. And there was an interview, but I didn't went for the interview. I failed. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Knowledge, putting the knowledge in a right way is called skills. At the right time, with the right medium, source is called tools. For example, I know knowledge. I know how to prepare this data. I know how computer works, but I don't know the formula. So it took me 8 hours. Another person prepared in half an hour. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Tools is also very important. So please learn 3 things. Knowledge is not always successful, not possible. Knowledge is nothing. Putting the right knowledge at the right way is called skill. So learn skills. Let's say I love someone very deeply, but I don't know how to express my love with someone. So she rejected me. हो सकता है ना? So that is also something knowledge. Putting in a right way. So let's see how you will remember. So there are 2 tools which really helped me till date. I'll explain. 1, write it down and learn. Even in this HR manager course, you are going to learn Outlook. So nothing wrong. But for someone who has come from outside, and if they are not learning, at least learn from someone calendar. That is Outlook, full complete Outlook, like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. Now, what is the most important thing? The first is Excel because you are working, but most of the times you are interacting with the help of Outlook Express. Clear? Most of the time you are in the Outlook is open 24 hours, even if you are there in the office. So learn Outlook. Now, in Outlook, there is a calendar. I'll give you and show you. Just wait for 1 minute. Yeah. So I'm just opening that. See, this is my email, Outlook. Okay. And there is an option called calendar. Can you see this calendar? Click on the calendar. Click on the calendar. Let's assume 20, 26th, sorry, 28th is the last day. Assume Dhanashree's last date of working is 28th and you want to send her a reminder on 26th. So I will click on 26, double click on 26, and I'll write Dhanashree exit, whatever word you want to put, reminder, exit reminder. That is, you are reminding about the exit. Location, let's say she is in Pune office. You can write Pune office. Date is 26. You can select any date. Suppose you are coming normally at 10 o'clock. You can keep 10:30 and time till half in the afternoon or whatever time. And just say save. The moment you saved, can you see this? 10:30 Dhanashree exit. So this is now stored in your calendar. So on 26th morning, before 15 minutes, one pop-up will come. One pop-up will come from the calendar and it will give a reminder. Second thing, when you go every day, open the calendar and see what all things are important today and make your to-do list. Now, the biggest question, You are working in an organization. Please go and see all the HODs. Again, I'm telling, see this statement, very important. You go to any HOD, even the CEO, CFO, all the top management people are working on only two things: Outlook, Outlook, Outlook. Even if you go to the PA of the boss, that is management, she will say, wait, Nidhi, you want an appointment with the managing director? Please wait. She will go to the Outlook and check whether the boss is available or not. All the top management people are using Outlook. Why you are waiting then? Who said only CFO, CEO can use the Outlook? Even you can use. So please learn Outlook. And all my HR manager student, no need, I will explain. I already given, still you will learn many things. Okay? Can I go ahead now? So once you put this, two things. Every morning when you go, open the Outlook and see what all things you have to do today. And second, the pop-up will come automatically and there will be a reminder. Can I go ahead? Now, what is the another way? In case you don't have a reminder, what is an another way? It's called a calendar diary. You just have to open the calendar date and write it in a pen, whatever you want to write. For example, here this is, let's say this is the date. You can write Dhanashri exit reminder. In the diary, you can write it down. No problem at all. You can write it down in the diary. So on that day, when you open, you will see all your reminders. Even today, you will not, I'll show you. This is my diary. Okay. All the dates. See this colorful. Today also I use. Today also I use calendar diary because there are so many people who say, like Geeta madam say, Anand, can you call me 2 days afterwards? After 2 days, I'm busy. So I have to remind her, right or wrong. I'm just telling in practical. So how I'll remember, because I'm speaking to so many students. My team is speaking to so many students. How they will remember on that particular, and if I miss, Geeta madam will say, Anand, I have already told you to call after 2 days. You have not called me. What can I do? Example I'm telling. So secret tools, please purchase a calendar which have a diary, which have a date, including Sunday. It becomes little fat. If it is Sunday is not there, it becomes little thin. But still you take Sunday. Am I very clear? And keep writing. It will help you. This is the tool that will help you to remind. So you have the knowledge, you know how to do, but you have not done it. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Sachin know how to do. He know how to put in a right way, but he has not done, he forgot. The most important thing today problem is we forget everything. Agree or not agree? Nothing wrong. Even the Gajni used to write it. That is a tool. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Important is your work is completed. Don't ask me how I remember. Important is your work is done, for which you're giving me salary. That is more important. So these are the tools that you need to learn. So let me show you a small sample how you can put. You can forward the same mail. You can forward the same mail and write this small information. Please read. You can change your content, whatever you want, nothing, just a simple template. And one more thing, don't add very professional words. You know why? There are so many people who have done English who have learned English from the convent school. They have done graduation in English. They have completed MBA in English, but they don't know how to speak English. If I see the average, 75% to 80% people don't know how to speak English. Agree or not agree? Even here in this
Not
group.
audible, sir.
Am I audible, everyone? Please show
Yes,
like
sir.
this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So even in this group, even in this 60 group, 60 people, there are so many of you may not know English, how to speak, how to communicate in English in a very professional way. So I'll give you the answer. Now for the last 1.5 hour, 1 hour, I'm teaching you through English medium, right? My English. There are so many grammatical mistakes, but you all understood, right or wrong? So important is communication. Important is not grammar. Important is not grammar. Important is knowledge, sharing, transferring in a proper way. If Manisha has understood what I said, that is more important. Not so please don't add professional words, legal words, which can confuse the employee. So you have to understand 75% of the people today don't know how to communicate English. Then why you are putting all hi-fi English? मत करो यार, कोई जरूरत नहीं है. Important है the mail that you send, she must read. Important read नहीं, she must understand. Clear हुआ सबको? I'll give you right now the example. One of the person, she left. He had just written a message, sir, I'm not able to understand your English. So I'm exiting. Just now, 10 minutes before the person had put in the message. क्या फायदा हुआ फिर? समझ में आ रहा है सबको? So my suggestion, do not use hi-fi and Wi-Fi English. समझ में आया सबको? चलो, let's go. So friends, a small suggestion. You can go and refer my few blogs on resignation specially. So this is hrtopper.com, okay, my website. And under that, there is an option called blog, and you can see all this. So this is what I'm trying to teach you, resignation. You can also download the exit clearance, sorry, the resignation acceptance letter. This is for the people who are not my students, right? The first student, you will get all the notes and everything. Clear hua sabko? So there are many other, blogs related. So go and don't miss. And there are many free courses in the YouTube. There are many. Here I've just put few of them. I'll still upload many, but still I've put many free live sessions video. And don't miss all the free lectures. For every single HR people, they should watch this video. Sorry, again it's opening. Now, before I go, 1 second. 1 second, friends. Please keep your finger on the chat box. Important. I'm going to share one Google form. Now, this is the way we are going to maintain the attendance. Okay. So I'm putting on the chat box. Everyone, just 2 or 3 information you have to put. It will not take much time. Just tell me how many people can see the Google form. Please go and prepare, click and submit immediately. One minute, I hope everyone can open, dear. Can anyone tell me yes?
No, sir, it's not in a chat box.
Yeah, it's not showing in the chat box.
No,
Not
sir.
showing?
No, sir. Not showing, sir.
1 second. Where are you? Acha, Zoom. But here, acha, 1 minute. I think I have to send waiting room participants. Sorry. Okay. This is the first time in my last 3 years I'm sharing something on the chat box. Chalo, great. I hope now you can see.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please click just 1 minute and your attendance is done. One minute. Chalo, fast.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Am I audible, dear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fast, make it fast. See, it's coming. Friends, there were a question last week or maybe in previous week, someone called ki we are working from office and I'm facing a problem for attendance, leaves. So everyone sending me a leave, I have to keep a track. The best way, friends, I will keep this one session, but make utilize of the Google form. So see, within a fraction of second, it is coming in the Excel
Yes,
systematically the way you want. Right? I want everyone to make it fast there. We cannot wait too much. And this is your attendance. Huh? Rest everyone will not be considered as present. Okay. And not every time it will be there. I will delete immediately. Chalo. I think it's a time for a break. 1 minute. Huh? Okay. So we'll take a small break before we go to the next session. A 15 minutes break and we'll be back by 11:30. Okay. Done? Chalo, I hope everyone is enjoying. So no need to exit. Keep your video off. Keep your video off and audio also off on mute. And at 11:30 we'll be back. Done. So let's start. Now let's understand the stakeholders. Now, what are the stakeholders? This terminology means whoever is responsible and connected with that employee for any reason is called stakeholders. For example, Prerna is having a laptop. Okay. So now she has to hand over the laptop. So who she will hand over? IT team. So IT team, there are so many people. So one person who takes the in charge to take, check and confirm whether the laptop is in a right condition. So he becomes the stakeholders. How many people understood? Anyone who is connected with the employee, either to collect the data, company property or XYZ is called stakeholders. Clear hua sabko? Even the outsiders client are also stakeholders. So we have to inform everyone. Now here the question comes because it is not as per law. This is as per company policy. Few people say, why I have to inform that Geeta is leaving the organization today? I will inform on the last day to everyone. I don't know whether it is right or wrong. Some people say, sir, we will inform 2 days before to everyone so that everyone knows after before 2 days. But do you think, is it possible that Geeta madam has resigned and no one knows? Is it possible? Not possible. Even one person know. Negativity spread faster. And if any one girl knows about this, then it is faster than fire. Everyone will come to know. कुछ नहीं कर सकते. Am I clear, everyone? So it is not possible that you feel that only possible when it is a top level people. You know why? The HOD will go to the management and he will only speak to the management because he know he's a matured guy. HOD. Only the HOD. You know, when I left my last organization, after the 31st December was my last day. And then after 5 days, I came to know what the top HOD left the organization. Her last date of working was only after my 10 days. मैंने कहा मेरी बॉस होके मेरे को ही नहीं पता. And so many surprise I've already got for only top level. Huh? He will not inform. Even the HR head I have seen in my career also. Sir, why he's coming every day? You are going every day to him. You are explaining. He didn't told me for 10 days. Then finally he said he's my, so he's replacing me or I'm leaving the organization. I said, sir, why you have not informed us? We are your team members. Now, is it right or wrong? So one thing is correct. HOD people should not say to anyone. It's okay. But all the junior people, as per me, if the information goes on time, what is the importance and how important it is to inform to everyone? What is the benefit of informing immediately? Means once the person resign. Let's see one by one. Why we have to inform? In order to avoid gossip. In order to avoid gossip. अरे सचिन तुझे पता है गीता मैडम छोड़ दी? Then Sachin will tell to other person will tell to everyone, but everyone feel हाँ मुझे तो नहीं मालूम, मुझे तो नहीं मालूम. Why you play all this game? Too much gossip. अरे क्यों छोड़ी, क्यों है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है, अच्छी थी, ऐसी थी, all that nonsense talk. Waste of time. In order to avoid gossip, inform that Geeta is going. Very finished, very clear. How you inform onboarding? Via welcome email, right or wrong? You send an email, right? Why? So that everyone knows. अच्छा ये कौन है? पूरा एकदम मस्त है, body body shirty सब है. This is the way we all girls talk. At least inform so that everyone, he's Mr. Sachin, he's in HR department, he's manager. Why you inform via email to everyone when a person join? So why not when he person resign? It's very important that she's going. You know why? The most important part is negativity. Second, vacant. Vacancy. Only HR people know. HR people will come to know. Now let's say Nandini. Nandini was having one reference. If she were aware that there is a vacancy in that for that position, she could have informed. We could have filled the vacancy fast if every employee comes to know there is an opening for HR executive. Possible, na dear? 100% possible. Second, any important work of any other department, if it is there, he could have done. Let's say Geeta madam is going, I am from the purchase department. I have lots of things know from her, but you have informed me 2 days before. Now, 2 days before, if you inform all the stakeholders, everyone will be behind Geeta madam. Do this, do this, do this. Give me this, give me this, give me this. Right or wrong? Why you are making her life hell for the last 2 days? Don't do that. There will be so much important work I may require. Not only the work, maybe important information, any kind of pending work. Only being working in purchase, I only know. No one others know what all things are pending from my department side. Very, very important to inform well in advance to all the employees that she's going. The moment everyone comes to know she's going, people will first think, Are Geeta madam, please submit this. I want this information. I am stuck with this. You help me in this, help me in this. Right or wrong? So Geeta has sufficient time. Employee and the stakeholder will also have a sufficient time. How many people agree to this? There is a logic. It's a logic. Let's see one small sample. Please read. If it is done, please tell me. Done. I have completed 2 times, dear. Am I audible, everyone? Am I audible, everyone? Now, stakeholder is done. You have informed the stakeholder that he is resigning. So complete the form. Now inform the third party. Now third party can be your consultant, your vendors, anyone. If he's connected with some important person, you can inform. Very simple message you can put. Done? So that was the end of the first part where I've explained you the importance of the resignation acceptance letter. One part. Am I clear? So anyone have any question only on this topic can ask me. Or how many people feel all complete knowledge, information I've given with a long one? Anyone have any question? Please ask related to resignation acceptance letter and their process. Or can I go ahead? Can I go ahead? Like this, you have to answer. Everyone. Sure. Let's go to the next part called relieving letter. Relieving letter. Okay. Importance. What is the difference between acceptance letter and relieving letter? See, what is acceptance? That your resignation is accepted. Okay. Accepted. And you are going to leave. So you are still there. What is relieving letter? Relieving means you have done with everything. You left. Your chapter is closed. So proof. Clear? That means a movie ticket is a resignation acceptance letter. Once you watch the movie, it's a relieving letter. हाँ देख लिया movie, अब जाओ, वापस नहीं आ सकते. So let's understand. So he's finally relieved. Is relieved from his service, duties, and responsibilities. Handover has been done, definitely. Full and final settlement bonus we need to inform, and whatever other pendings you have to inform via relieving letter. Clear हुआ सबको? Very few companies, most of the company give on the last day, but it is very, very important that you give him what is the relieving letter, that you have completed the process and you are going. Very, very important. This is called documentation. And if we are doing from the system, then it is very good. Automatically, it will go to the person once the HR people approves it. Clear hua? Next, when to issue the relieving letter? On the last day. So that the person, when he leaves, no, when he say goodbye to the HR department, at that time, you need to give this letter. Remember one thing, we are the face of God. The first face they see is HR, offer letter, interview, or joining. And while leaving also, they see the same face. Agree or not agree? So in and out is only HR people, not even his boss. Boss को last में हाय, फिर HR को बोल के जाते हैं. So we are the in and out face of HR department. Clear हुआ? Then when she comes or whenever she meets you, you need to hand over the relieving letter on the last day of the last moment. How? Because she's coming, in case she's coming to office and work from office, you can hand over the letter. So two important letter, one is for signature, one is for the acknowledgement. Then in case she's working from home and she has done completed all the exit process via online, you need to courier the original letter. WhatsApp, you have to send. Remember friends, this is very important. Nowadays, we get all the data on the WhatsApp. So please scan or take a photograph and send it via WhatsApp. Service oriented. This is important. Let she have, no? Yes, I got the letter on this. Very, very important here. She should feel comfortable. Email. One, you will send it courier because you have to send the original letter. Just scan it so that you can send via email and send via WhatsApp. Clear? Second, is it compulsory that we have to give relieving letter or resignation acceptance letter? As per law, it is no. So it comes under HR policy. Clear hua sabko? If it is not as per the law, then it is HR policy. Can I go ahead? So as per law, it is not compulsory, but we have to give. It is an HR process. Best practice. Please read the relieving letter and see the little bit difference. the difference. These are the difference. And this statement are the difference. These are the few different from the resignation. Now, suppose if you are not going to credit in the next 48 hours in his bank account, then you can use this. Will be credited along with the, that is June month is going on. So June month salary. So there are two ways to give the FNF, either through check. Nowadays, people don't provide check, right? Through transfer immediately, or you can pay along with your monthly salary. Am I very clear? Done? Can I go ahead? Can I go ahead? Acha, I have. Okay. Now, can you hear me? Not even a single person
Yes,
said,
sir.
sir, mute, mute, mute. Dumb Shara, you could have played with me, right? That
Yes,
it
yes.
is not, we cannot speak. What HR people, what team members? Huh? Chalo. So that was the end of the relieving letter. So what you have learned, you have to give on the last day. Sample I have given, you can use, you can add few content if you want. And how to give, I have told you. When to give, I have told you. Now let's go to the next part called exit clearance form. Can I go ahead? Done? Chalo. What it is? What is exit clearance form? Can anyone tell me? Exit clearance form, what it is and why we give? Anyone have any idea?
Yes, clearance from all the departments, IT, been, uh, and from the team reporting.
Achha. So exit clearance form is the source, a medium, a method where everyone mention knowledge in a written confirmation as a proof that everyone has submitted. So it's a acknowledgement. It's a form, right? It's a form. It's an acknowledgement that Manisha has handed over laptop. She has handed over ID card, handover. So first it is a handover process. So exit clearance form is a template, is an evidence, is a proof that she has handed over all the responsible things. So let's start. First, handover. What all things we need to hand over? CID question. Can anyone tell me what all things she has to hand over? Put it in a terminology. There are three things she should hand over. What is that?
Company properties.
One, company property. So all property will come on. Second,
laptop,
that comes under property.
Responsibilities.
Roles and responsibilities.
That comes under
Project.
technical word. One is company property. Next,
access controls and all.
Company ID card access.
all company property. No, whatever company has given is called company property.
Rules and responsibilities of the organization.
So that's okay. No issue. So I'll explain. Nothing wrong.
Any
All the
training
project
document.
related documents are.
So that are called, one is documents, which we give to the respective department. That if I'm working in HR, I will hand over all the responsibility via documents, right or wrong? One, that is one. Second is company property. And the most important part is knowledge transfer. Prerna have the knowledge because she's working for the last 3 years. Now she has to transfer the knowledge to me, ki how to do, what to do, when to do, right or wrong. So there are three things which you need to hand over. One is documents. One is documents, one is company property and knowledge transfer. So let's see documents. What are the document means? All the files and folders, physical files and folders, and laptop files and folders, computer files and folders. Passwords, very important. Files in the, where the files are kept, where are the cupboards? So friends, please write it down. Wherever you have your cupboard na, put a label on it. HR department, cupboard or box number 1, whatever you want, put a label. This is as per the ISO standard. This is when auditor comes, he always check. You have written, you have three this cupboard. where it is, this is one. So label it very, very professional way I'm teaching. Okay, wherever there is a cupboard, you just put HR department. So no one will go. You know, when you put a label on the, the door, IT, people normally don't go. Server, right? Restricted area. Why? It's a knowledge, it's an information. That information you have to do. Please use a label sticker, put all the cupboards. That is company property. Done. Where are the personal files kept? Where are the box file kept? Outside. See, one you have in your desk and other having in the cupboard or anywhere where it is kept. That is called documentation. Company property. So we will learn there are so many things involved in the company property. Then comes, let's say one by one. In accounts department, there are loans, advance, reimbursement, cash, any other payment, recovery. Now, what you have to do in the account? So I'll give you the practical. You have taken, see, as an HR, you have sent an email in which there was an exit clearance form, right? We have seen in the mail. You took the printout. Now, let's say Nidhi, I'm the person. Anand is going to Nidhi. She's in accounts, and I say, can you please give me the exit clearance? So she goes to the Tally, whatever software, and she says, Anand, you have taken a loan. So there is 50,000 pending. Okay, so she will write whatever pending as per the accounts department. She will write it down. If there is nothing pending from the accounts point of view, she will say nil and she will put the signature. Am I very clear? Signature is important. Even if she say cross, please don't accept. Tell the team that you have to write nil. Write anything, but she has to write. She just cannot cross because it is signature. So any kind of advance, loan, any kind of reimbursement. Now, what is reimbursement? It is very important for the sales team. What salespeople do? Take 10,000 from the company, go outside. They have lots of bills, right or wrong, expenses, which they need to submit to the accounts team. So there the accounts team comes into the role. For HR, we don't have anything. Logically, we may have cash. How many people agree? For employee engagement activity, you may have cash. For HR, it is possible. Second, you may have loan or advance in case your company allows you. So he will say, so you have to write this word on bullet point. I'll show you the exit clearance form. Reimbursement, any cash, any other payment, any other recovery, she can mention. Next, IT department. What you will hand over to the IT department? One is your desktop, laptop bag, laptop related mouse, everything, pen drive, keyboard, your email ID, What is the most important thing? Remember, friends, let's say Manisha has joined the company instead of me. So all my mail should not get stopped on my last date. Not possible. At least for the next 3 months, we have to forward that mail on my email ID or on her email ID. So whatever email comes to Anand Mudaliar should get forward to my next replacement for the next 3 months until everyone is clear that Anand is no more and Manisha has joined. What will happen? All important email will go to Anand Mudaliar and Manisha will say only one thing. I don't know. I didn't got any email. And she's not wrong, no? She's not wrong. So you have to ensure that Anand Mudaliar, who have resigned, his email ID has to be active and forwarded to the next replacement. But Anand Mudaliar should not see, huh? So you need to change the password. So IT department will change the password and add, a forward message to the concerned person. How many people understood this email ID? Your email ID should not be accessible after my last date. I should change the password and forward to Manisha. Can I go ahead? And don't do on the last day. Don't do on the last day. Let's say Manisha has joined my company and she's my replacement and I have to hand over. The moment someone comes, immediately forward. No, what is the problem? Why you have to hand over that email on the last day? Let her also know what is some important and how the email is come. Let she get familiar in the next 15 days. क्यों उसी का है ना, उसको दे दो, उसी दिन में क्यों देना है, is my question. My mom tells Anand, do one thing, take after 1 week. If you want to purchase, take after 1 week. I said, why 1 week? Am I going to get something benefit of that? No, na. Then I'm wasting my 1 week. If I get today, I will get 5 days benefit. Logic hai ki nahi hai? Let's say Nandini is telling, Anand, you purchase your mobile on first. If you have money, what is the benefit of first? If I purchase today, at least I will enjoy another 15 days. This is what you need to understand. Clear? So email ID, any other accessories related to IT team, you have to hand over. So what he will do, suppose he have a laptop. Now laptop he cannot give on the first day. The most important question, laptop is, what is the last moment? What is the company, which is the company property which we give on the last moment is the laptop. Agree? Once you hand over the laptop, then you are of no use. And let's say you are HR manager, okay? You are the HR manager, and one more HR manager has come, your replacement. Now he'll be sitting, you will be standing. That is the value of designation. Let's say Sachin is my new manager and I'm the old HR manager and Manisha is my team member. Now there is only one seat. Who will sit? Definitely Sachin will sit. And being an HR manager, I'm standing. I have to stand because I have no value once I put my resignation. Clear hua life mein, dear? If someone is someone's girlfriend, till the time she is girlfriend, he will value. The moment break up, all take up. Khatam. Right or wrong, no value. This is life. So remember and understand. The moment you put your resignation, treat yourself as zero value. If you still think you are the HR manager, you will be insulted. Logic
सर
simple
एक
रखो ना.
चीज पूछनी समझनी थी सर
Please.
इन इंडस्ट्री मैंने जब अभी तक जो मेरा एक्सपीरियंस रहा है वो ये एक्सपीरियंस रहा है कि HR is the main face of each and every organization, right?
No. Sales is the most important department because that is the source of our bread and income. So sales is the first most important priority, respect, value. For example, सबसे घर में important कौन है? Daddy. Right or wrong? क्योंकि उनके बिना हम कोई नहीं है. Same thing. हाँ, continue your question, dear. So HR, okay, continue your question.
Yeah, I was asking कि सर जैसे हम देखें ठीक है सेल्स इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ every organization, so but then also why HR people, even 2-5 years experienced people, are being paid less in all the organizations as compared to other
I'll tell you.
departments or other profiles? Because I think that is not fair in the industry, because HR should be paid more, even the fresher should even be paid more in the HR industry.
That is wrong, dear. I'll tell you. Two reasons. First thing, we are the service, that is back office, non-revenue generation. Non-revenue generation. If HR department is not there, let's say I have my company, HR topper. I don't have any HR people. I'm running the business. Example I'm telling.
Yeah.
Revenue generation, the person who brings the revenue has to be respected more. It is more important. We have to pay more because they are bringing the money. सबसे ज्यादा important है. We are service oriented. We are non-revenue like purchase, accounts. नहीं रहेंगे तो भी company चलेगी. But if the revenue generation team is not there, company will close down. Second question, friends, this is very important. She said, why HR people are not getting salary? Now, this is the real answer. A Bisleri water at the normal shop is 15 rupees as per the printed rate. Bisleri water is 15 rupees, right? You must have taken. The same Bisleri water, if served in the railway, it is 20 rupees. The same Bisleri water, Bisleri is your knowledge. If you are in the airport, it is 60 rupees. The same Bisleri, if you go for a restaurant, it is less than 100 rupees. The same Bisleri goes to the 5-star, it is 300 to 400 rupees. The Bisleri remains the same. The important is where you are placed. If you go to a Aba and say, I want to work, will you give 20, 40, 50,000? No, he'll give you only 5,000, 6,000. So important is where you are placed, where you are utilizing the knowledge. Because one student called me, sir, I'm staying in a Bihar example, and here we get normally 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 salary. So after doing this course, will I get 40, 50,000? I said, how it is possible? You are in a place where you get only 6,000, 10,000. You go anywhere, you do MBA, whatever you do, the distillery water is placed in such a place where the value is only 10 rupees. Nahi mil sakta. So you need to change the distillery to some other place. Clear hua sabko logic concept? Chalo. Can I go ahead, dear?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. So you will learn. I have already explained all this when you join. Na? All the knowledge have already been shared. We have already completed 80 hours. Okay, dear? Chalo. Second, this is mix of HR and admin, ID card, visiting card. If you have a locker key, car key, in case you have car, giving car, or you're giving house also, mediclaim insurance card. So this is where Geeta madam was telling that give the insurance. Here you know that the insurance is no more applicable like that. The password for the desktop, HRMS system, everything she has to give. Now the payroll team. This is, please add payroll team as a separate part, because the exit clearance form is only important to the payroll person, because he's going to prepare the full and final settlement. Right or wrong? So you have to design and give more importance from the perspective of payroll. Sachin Sharma left from today. Now what is pending? Only one thing. FNF. Agree or not agree? So pura exit form is only for the payroll perspective. So what is important? Whether he has served the notice period, whether gratuity is applicable or not applicable. If I see from the employee perspective, this is all my questions you want to ask before you leave on the last day. Agree or not agree? You want to know whether I have served the notice period, whether you're going to deduct any money. Will I get the gratuity? Will I get the leave encashment? Will I get the bonus? And where is the investment form? Will I get the incentive? Someone was asking, right? Performance bonus, variable pay, reimbursement. I think Sachin was telling about reimbursement. So HR, all the documents you have to hand over to the payroll only. So this point need to be identified. Okay. Then other team. Now suppose you have a marketing team. So what all things you can hand over in the marketing? The most important is the material, promotional gift material, whatever it is. Example I'm telling. Content. If you have a educational sector, what all things you have to hand over? The books, the notes, the content, right or wrong? The content. If you're in the project team, if you're in the sales team, whatever it is, you need to hand over, that you need to prepare. What are the other most important information? Can anyone tell me, once the people leaves the organization, what information we want from them? Other information from the, suppose I'm leaving today, your office, what you want? My information, personal information, personal information.
Their email ID and contact number.
Very good answer. Email ID, updated email ID and last email ID, and my latest mobile number. Next, personal information. One more thing is there. What is that? No issue.
Maybe address.
Yeah,
Very good.
Aadhaar card.
Very good. Answer is communicational address, contact number. WhatsApp number is more important than the contact number nowadays, and email ID. You know why? Because why? We have to send the work experience letter. We have to give the gratuity. Acha, haan, one more thing. You can write it down. 1 second. Huh? Sorry. You can write it down for gratuity account number, bank account number. You know why? Maybe let's say Geeta was having HDFC, our company was having HDFC, and she closed the account, right? Then suppose if I credit, then I will be in trouble. So it's better to ask her, can I deposit your pending dues on this bank account? How many people understood now? Bank details. Okay, so that is also important. Why? Because we need to send the work experience via email, WhatsApp, gratuity on the bank account, bonus on the bank account. So we need to inform, right? And the most important, your full and final settlement. You are not just going to credit the full and final settlement. You have to prepare the FNF, send it to the employee, get the confirmation, then process the payment. You cannot prepare the FNF, credit the FNF and inform the employee. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Prepare the FNF, send it to the employee, take the confirmation, then send it to accounts for the payment. So you need email ID. समझ में आया logic why you require all this important information? ठीक है. Second, signature in the entire exit clearance form. The most important signature acceptance is of the HR head and the authorized person. In case there is no HR head and the managing director, then his signature is important. And next important is the HOD, the person whom he was reporting to, or a reporting manager. जो भी रख लो. Clear हुआ? In दोनों rest, even if other people have not accepted na, that is okay. You can take the signature. But before he handovers, when the person will hand over the exit clearance form to the HR department, ये दो signature लेके आने दो. Tell him to go and bring this two signature. Your HOD person, because you are working there. So your boss is the most important, that he should sign that everything is done. The most important part is what? Your handover, not company property. Knowledge transfer is the most important part, right or wrong? How many people agree? Suppose you have taken the laptop, no problem, but knowledge is more important. If knowledge is not transferring, company property and other detail is of no use. So सबसे ज्यादा कहाँ पे knowledge transfer होता है? With the boss, with the department. I hope everyone understood what I'm going to tell. Sure. Let's understand the process. Very simple. Manual process. There are two things now. Suppose if you don't have a system, and then you have to do the manual. So what you have to do is very simple. Take the printout. Okay. You are an employee, huh? You are an employee. Take a printout. Go to the concerned person of the each department. Let's say IT. Who takes the laptop? Go and meet and tell them. How the IT person will know? Arey, तूने छोड़ दिया? You have left. These surprises should not come. That is a reason you have to inform well in advance to all the stakeholders, which we have sent an email, correct? Now, if we are going to the IT person, he says, hey, Anand, your handover is done. I hope everything, he will speak to you in such manner that he knows Anand has left. Otherwise, he will be surprised. Arey, kya hua? Bolna, kahan ja raha hai? Kidhar ja raha hai? So much question. You have came for the handover. He will ask all personal question. I hope you have gone through all this. Same process, nothing wrong. So the person should know that you have resigned. So go to the concerned person, hand over, for example, ID, person will tick mark, and signature. I will show you, don't worry. Hand over the documents or the company property, take the signature on the exit clearance form. Any dispute, for example, let's say accounts team has given something recovery, or let's say IT person has said mouse or keyboard is missing. You say, sir, I didn't got the mouse at all. But he said in the data, there is written mouse. Any kind of dispute, you have to resolve when you are there inside the organization. Otherwise, employee have to come to the office to resolve it. In the FNF, I'm giving a situation. In the FNF, when you send to the employee, there is written 700 rupees deducted. Now he'll say, why you deducted 700 rupees? Because there was a, you have not handed over the keyboard. Example I'm telling. What he will say, I didn't got, he will only say through the phone. Then again, you will have a problem. So you become a mediator. He will call you, you will inform. Whatever IT will say, you will inform. Then again, he will say something. Again, you will speak to the IT. You become a mediator. समझ में आ रहा है? Waste of time. So don't do that. So better till the time the employee is inside the organization, tell him to resolve all the disputes and query. Am I very clear? सबको clear हो गया? You should not waste your time. You are not a mediator. Any dispute, tell him to resolve before you leave the organization. And I need a clear chit. Last day he has to submit the laptop and to the form to the HR department. Clear? Now it's very, very important. This is my suggestion. Let's see first. Acha, this is the second form. I'm just sharing the first form. Second queue open or first either. I'm just sharing a small sample. You will get it on the notes. Okay. So these are the exit clearance form. He has to write his detail. Example, head of the, let's say example this. He gives the laptop. Okay. This is a remark. He will write received and here he'll put the signature. He'll put the signature. He will write received. Here he'll put the signature. He will write laptop bag. There was no laptop, not applicable. You will write not applicable signature, or most of the people I've seen, they do like this and put a signature, right or wrong? They do like this. Sorry, here he will do like this and here there will be a signature. Clear hai sabko? So, but he has to write not applicable, please write not dash, or if he has written dash, okay, but it's better to write not applicable. So tomorrow there should be no query and dispute. In case of audit, this all things, documents are related to audit. Clear hua sabko? So two things, received, accepted, not applicable, or dash. This is a way he has to sign. Even if he do like this and puts one signature, I'm okay with that. Clear hua sabko? So these are the forms. This is a department you have to mention. Okay. See, this is not the final. There are many other departments. If you want to add. This is just a sample, but perfect sample. You can follow this. No issue at all. Am I very clear with this? Let's go to the second one.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, if the resigned person has submitted their documents, all the formalities, and other than that, they are submitting their laptop. And if we get to know that the laptop has some of the damage or issue or something is there, then in that case, what we have to do? We have to check the laptop, like is it in better position or not? Is
So I'll
it
tell
in
you
better
two things.
condition or not?
Any dispute. This is called dispute. So the IT person said this desktop is, in this laptop, something is missing, not working, not functioning. So let's say 2,000 rupees you have to pay, XYZ. Now this is, HR is not related to that. What he can do, you have a dispute. So speak to the IT team or speak to the IT head, or you need something, speak to the HR head. There is only two people he can speak to, either the HR head, HR manager, or who has given 2,000 rupees, the IT person. He will only has to resolve the dispute. Clear hua? Here HR person is not responsible.
Okay, sir.
Because when the laptop was given, it was in a working condition. Now, if it is not in a working condition, then you have to pay for it because company is investing, right? So based on the laptop, I'm suggesting one very important. I've already informed in the previous lecture also. If the company is giving laptop to you, do only one thing. Purchase a portable hard disk and mouse and keyboard. Invest only 1,000 rupees because company is giving 50-60,000 rupees laptop to you. Why can't you invest 1,500? The best mouse, see, there is no wire, portable. Samajh mein aa raha hai? Now, do you think I will touch my laptop? No, I have never touched my laptop. Only the button on, off. Power button is what I have touched. Since morning it is working. I have not touched my laptop. I'm only touching my mouse and my keyboard. How many people agree? So the duration, the sustainability of that full laptop grows. If you keep typing on the laptop, the keyboard may get spoiled. You know how we enter the start button? Sorry, this space. Enter. Array, this sound should not come. You can just touch and feel. You cannot just say enter. Hey, this is not the way. And suppose if you do with the laptop, the key will get spoiled and it is not your laptop. So the best part is, this is my suggestion and order. Purchase and be very simple so that the laptop remains laptop. And for your personal laptop, 100% you have to purchase so that it will sustain for longer years. समझ में आ रहा है ना सबको? And you know what is the problem? If laptop gets repaired ना, you can't do anything. बहुत कम chance है. जैसे mobile. Now earlier what happened? We used to remove the battery and most of the problem was solved. Now that we cannot remove the battery. Once it goes to the for repair, trust me, repair.com. Agree or not agree? So this is few important tools. See, this is tools for success. Okay. Chalo. Now let's go to the second part of this, which I said very important. So in the second page or third page, whatever, I agree that in the event of non-submission of investment proof, income tax will be deducted. This is as per the law. So you have to write very clearly ki investment is not given, I will deduct the income tax. Unserved notice period can be recovered from my salary. So he's declaring that if I have not unserved, you can sign. I hereby authorize to deposit my transfer my FNF check or amount in the below mentioned bank, which I told you, no, that let him write which bank he wants. No problem at all. Clear hua sabko? Now, his future attendance, communication address, contact number, email ID, reason for leaving. This all we can put it on the system also. Kajal, we can also put it in the system also if we are going through a system process. If it is handover manual, then he has to write it down. And that we need to update in the master database. Clear hua sabko? Now he sign and everything. This is done from his side. Now to be filled by HOD. As I told him, HOD is the most important because his knowledge transfer. So reporting manager signature, head HR, head of the department, his boss, and the final from the HR is the HR head. So these three people, let's say your company does not have HR head, you have a managing director. You can replace the name. You can replace the name. Authorized person. This is to certify that Mr. Anand Mudaliar has completed his exit process and handed over all the charges and requested to kindly process the FNF. So these three people, if they have any comments, remarks, they will write it down. Or now I have seen my personal experience. People just write no signature. It is not like that. I always tell my reporting manager, sir, at least write process the FNF. Tomorrow you can say, who told you to process the FNF? I never gave the authorization. This is just the signature for that handover, not the FNF. You understood now what I'm telling? You have to tell your boss, sir, and HR, you have the power. You have the rights to go to MD also and ask, sir, this is what you are paying salary for me only. You are paying salary for me for this only. You have the full rights to go to any department, is only HR department. And second is IT department. These two departments can go anywhere, right or wrong? So why you are scared? Company is paying money for your knowledge. Why you did MBA then? Then why you studied? If you are following the instruction of your boss, then why this brain? My logic is that even if I tell my undergraduate 10th standard person, he will also follow the rules. Why he cannot do this? If the 10th standard person is having an Instagram or a Facebook ID, he can do anything. Agree or not agree? When he can make a reel and put it and have 1 million, then why he cannot do exit process? Then why you invested MBA 2 lakh, 10 lakh rupees to follow the instruction? No. To stand the wisdom, the knowledge that you have earned or gained. So what you have to do, you have to tell, this is where I have faced problems. Sir, can you please follow FNF process, or please process the FNF. I want you to write it down so that I am clear and satisfied. My satisfaction is more important. बोलो लिखने के लिए. Clear हुआ सबको? Second, now this is what specially normally I design wherever I go. I have not seen any other company. So I'm not telling this is the best. This is one of the best because the payroll team, see this exit form, you have to understand the logic. Now this exit form goes to the payroll team because he has to process. Now he has to remember so many things in the FNF. So now once he have this form, he will write it. Notice period served. Yes. Investment proof given. Oh my God, investment is not given. Hello, Gita madam, can you please submit? Means he has some time. He has 1 or 2 days time to inform Gita madam. Ki haan, investment proof she has to submit. So there is some time given. Now last salary paid. During, once you put your resignation, normally company do not pay the last month salary. So he will just cross check. So this is called reminders. This is called checklist. So this entire thing is checklist for the payroll person to process the FNF in 100% proper way. No query should come. How many days he was absent? Is it applicable? Gratuity to be given? Salary kept on hold? Salary was kept on hold? FNF to be kept on hold? Exit formal is done? Except clearance given? Salary is due for which? How many months? Any notice recovery or notice payable? How many salaries we have? How many days of salaries we have to give? Any kind of reimbursement, incentive, and which month he has to process the FNF. So this is the entire checklist for the payroll person. Don't you think if you are in payroll, this will help you 100%? It will help you to process. Then a payroll team signature and date. This is for him. Clear हुआ सबको exit clearance form? Anyone have any suggestion, any value added service you want to put and give? Please tell. Anything else you
Anand,
feel?
Gita here.
Yes, madam.
There is a place where sometimes the manager decides that the less notice period should be waived off.
Okay. So I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay. So it was a part, but as you have said, let's discuss for 2 minutes. Notice period waive off is what? There are many reasons for the resignation that we will learn in the next slide. One of the reason is, let's say I'm getting married. Immediately marriage is possible, no? Within 1 week, within 10. Immediate death is also possible, where your presence is important. Death, medical emergency. Example, your husband got admitted. Your wife got admitted. Now you're the only source or way where you have to take care. You have no choice, but you have to resign. So you have to serve 30 days notice period. But due to emergency, you're leaving. So Geeta ma'am comes and says, Anand, I'm the HR head example. Anand, this is my problem. No, first he has to share with the boss only, because boss is the first authority to weigh off. What is weigh off? Allowing Geeta go early. As per the rule, she has to serve 30 days notice period. But due to some emergency problem, she is leaving. Who has to authorize? The HOD, because when in the absence of Geeta, who has to work or get the work done? HOD, not HR. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Not HR. So she has to convince. If the HODs has no issue, he will first give, okay, your issue is genuine. At least Geeta, can you come for just for 5-6 days and give me all important, and then you leave. So definitely Geeta will come 1 or 2 days, work from home, whatever way she will hand over the important thing. And now the HOD says, because it is due to genuine reason, if possible, the manager will say waive off. What is waive off? Allowing her to go without completing the notice period in a local language. How many people understood? So the manager said, just work for 3 days and from Monday don't come, or from Friday don't come. So, okay. Now the request goes to the HR head. What HR head? If it is genuine, he has to authorize, right? He has to just agree. And if it is against the law or policy, he can cross-check the question and check, cross-check if it is right or wrong. Many people can make stories, no? Now, a few people have messaged me today, they cannot come because blah, blah, blah reason. How many people were genuine? I cannot assume. I cannot conclude. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? So HR, what he can do is, he can authorize, he can check, he can cross-check, validate. And then he will say, okay, what is way off now? Allowing the person to go early. So if it is allowed, notice pay will not be deducted. How many people understood way off? Clear hai? So that way of, you need to write it down here. So Geeta, example, in your company, let's say there are lots of way of is going on. Huh? You can add one statement out here.
Yes.
Simple.
Question, yeah.
Simple, you can add it. Whatever is going on frequently, and you go, you know what is this checklist is all about? Every time you should not go. Go one time and it is done, and it is written documentation. So add wave off, yes or no. Tam karo fir. Done?
Yes.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks.
Thank you. So second, I hope this is done. Anyone have any question? So what I was telling, this is my personal suggestion to all the employee, not employer. Let's say I have resigned and my exit clearance form, everyone have signed. Possible hai? Possible. Now take a Xerox copy. Now no need for Xerox copy. Just take a photograph and keep it with you. You know why? One of the possibility. Exit clearance form घूम गया. Possible है कि नहीं है? 100% possible hai? Lost. Now HR will definitely not going to process, because HR has himself, she has only lost, but still the payroll person can't process the FNF. So again, the same process has to do. So we have to call the employee. So it's better to avoid. This is called analytic mind. You need to analyze. So the more you see the problems, you will have more knowledge. How many people understood? Now, how I'm sharing all this to you? Because I have seen problems in two ways. I have made a mistake and I've seen the mistake. You cannot learn everything on your own. You have to observe, right or wrong. So more you observe, more you will learn. Please be a part of interview, not you. You have to be a part of interview. You don't take interview. You have, let's say Geeta is a senior person, she's taking interview. You be a part of it. This is my suggestion to all the people who wants to grow faster. You will learn two things that what Geeta asked. Now I'm sitting with Pankaj. He's from other department. It's okay. Important is what he asked. You will learn two more things from Pankaj. He will learn two more things from Pankaj. So the more you sit with your seniors, you will learn what senior do. If you are only taking, you will never learn, because you're doing the same thing. समझ में आ रहा है? So always tell. Yes, Nachikita.
So if suppose somebody absconded from the company and he has the office laptop and other assets also, and he's not responding to anybody's calls, neither emails, nothing else. So how do we get the laptop and other asset from him? Is that the only way that legal activities we need to do in favor of company side?
See, this is not at present, but I will give you the answer. Nothing wrong. 2-3 things. It's a scenario, dear. One, are you reachable? Can anyone go to his place? You can send it. If someone is nearby, you can send someone to collect the company property, or you can do the police complaint, but you cannot just miss it. Now, suppose he is not responding only, and you have sent a person and is not staying there. You can't do anything. You have to file a complaint, because all important information is there in your laptop. So only two sources. Either speak to him in a very polite way. That is the reason I said, when someone is going, don't make her angry and then let her go. Later on, you will be keep calling. I said just few minutes back. So give her the same respect and treatment so that she respect you later on. Clear what, dear? So either legal or send someone personally to visit his house and collect. There it is. Clear?
Yes.
Chalo, let's go ahead. So please keep a personal copy photograph of the exit clearance form for your record. It's your record only. Say I want that. Clear हुआ सबको? Chalo. Now let's go.
सर
Yeah. Yes,
सर ये
Mr. Pankaj.
डॉक्यूमेंट ये शेयर हो सकता है सर?
See, this is for my student and for someone who has joined for the first time. It is just a knowledge. Ki the way I'm teaching, are you comfortable? Because
It
many
is a
people
good,
don't
it
know.
is a, it is a good and very helpful to us.
No, thank you, sir. So you can come and join. So I'll tell you the good news to all the new joinee. The actual fees is 60,000, but just because we are celebrating our 3rd year anniversary, the course has come to 15,000 because we have already crossed 5 months now. So another 1 year to go. So you can still join this and get all the details and information. So whatever is completed, you will get in recording till now. We have a website where you can go and access. You can watch the video on the YouTube about all the information. And from today evening also, we have lectures. You can continue the session. So because what is the issue, every day, every month, there is a separate lecture. So resignation has no connection with any other lecture. So in HR department, what is the important, best part? Nothing is connected. I have completed offer letter, something different. Completed master database, something different. So you can start anytime, nothing problem. Done?
Right, sir. Okay, sir.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you. So let's go to the last for today, HRMS system. So in case you have a system, you have to configure in such a way, for example, once you put the resignation, example I'm telling, we will learn in detail. You put your resignation, it goes to the manager, right? If your manager approves, then only it should go to all the stakeholders. Now, already stakeholders know this person has resigned. Only when he has accepted, the manager has accepted. Now the person is going to let's say Geeta is the finance person. So I'm going to Geeta and telling, ma'am, can you please approve the exit clearance on the system? But this is what I have seen. I don't know how much is true in your company. Exit clearance form on the manual, that is manual printout, is more faster as compared to the system. You know why? Geeta madam will say, Anand, kuch nahi hai, I will do it in the system. And it becomes very difficult for her to do. She has to log in, she has to go. It becomes a little difficult. But you have to ensure, ma'am, I'll just wait here. Can you please do the exit clearance? Because there are so many people have to go. So as an employee, I'm telling, please ensure that the person is going in the system and getting it approved. Otherwise, if you say, Geeta ma'am say, Anand, do one thing, you go, I will do it by end of the day. Trust me, this will never come back to you because you will be not coming from tomorrow. So in case you are doing the exit clearance via system, please be behind the stakeholders. It becomes very difficult for him to approve. And once you have left, the very next day, Geeta madam cannot see your request. This is the way system works. Clear hua sabko? Very, very important part. So this you need to make the employee understand. Tell the employee, please go and speak to everyone and get it done. It is your responsibility because you are handing over. I cannot come along with you. Clear? So hand over the documents to the company property, inform them is stakeholders, to approve on the system. The moment you approve, the employee gets an email. So please don't worry. Now the question comes, sir, how I will come to know? I'm an employee, I have resigned. How I will come to know whether the stakeholders have approved? So let's say Geeta has approved on the system. I will get an email. Then I can go to my login and watch. If there is no query, then nothing. Why should I will go? If there is an IT department said 700 rupees recovery, immediately you will go to the system and see keyboard missing. Then you will go to the IT team and resolve your dispute. Clear hua sabko? Understood the way? It goes to the system. Last date, you hand over the laptop, the person will put and then inform the HR department that I have done the handover. Clear hua sabko? But suggestion, even if you have handover system, at least follow the manual only for the exit interview. Clear hua sabko? This is my suggestion because we have not turned into 100% digitalization. Only the exit clearance form I'm just suggesting to continue. But if your company is doing good, everyone is accepting online, then don't do it. In case it is not happening, then put it on the manual also. Both. Clear hua sabko? Because here, who will face the problem? You have to understand why Anand is telling to continue the manual, because Prerna left the organization. She has informed everyone. She has handed over everyone. Now whose problem? The reporting manager, the stakeholders is not approving. So what will happen? Do you think the payroll person can process the FNF? No, because it's not being approved. HR head is calling, Anand, why you have not processed, sir? No one has approved. Now, is it my job, payroll person, to go to everyone and tell, ki please accept? No. Is it the HR job to go and tell everyone? No. Now, who is in fault and who is suffering? Suffering is the employee. All the positive is now get converted into negative. What is positive? I left. I have done. What is negative? I have done, but still my FNF is pending because so many people have not done the acceptance. Clear हुआ सबको? Done? Responsibility before 2 days. Employee, as an employee, please ensure that everything you have handover, you have a proof. That is clearance. Everything you have done as per the exit policy process. And as an HR, just help her. As an HR, just help her. Help him that you have done all the process. एक बार check कर लो ना कि क्या क्या pending है, क्या क्या pending नहीं है. एक बार inform कर दो. This is what our job is all about. Clear? Now, let's say Geeta Nair left today. She has left. Geeta Nair left today. Now today is the new day. Tomorrow is the new day. Can you tell me very next day as an HR what we have to do? Can you guide me? Geeta madam left today. Today is 11th. And now let's say today is 12th morning. You are the HR. Anand has left the organization. What you will do? Can anyone tell me? What all things we can do?
Steps towards final settlement.
We can go for a replacement for that ma'am.
Only related to that employee. Related to the employee. Anand left yesterday. What all things you will do related to me?
Commencing the FNF process.
Okay, you will start maybe start the FNF process. Okay, what else?
We do exit formalities.
Exit formalities completed, Nadir.
Log the ID and email ID.
Very good. You can cross check. You cannot block.
Inform all our departments.
That already went, no? Anand has went. Yesterday only everyone knows because he has done the exit clearance. So when I come to Pankaj, you are in some other department. I have taken a clearance. You know I'm going. So I left. So friends, you need to understand when a person leaves the organization, what all things we can do. Next day, we have to ensure the biometric is deactivated. Very, very important. This is the most important thing people fail. You have to deactivate the biometric system. That is whatever attendance related. Second, check whether email is discontinued from the IT team. Now you can tell IT team, Pankaj sir, Anand has left the organization. Can you please change the password? Agree or not agree? Because evening Anand has left at 6:30. Everyone left. But tomorrow Anand can still open because nowadays we are connected all our email ID on mobile. I will get the email, right or wrong? So very next day, what we have to ensure, please write it down. Very important, friends. This all mistake I have seen. Discontinue the email, change the password, and forward that mail to the concerned person. Okay? Then block or check whether the HRMS system is blocked or not. This is what one thing extra you are doing. You have to understand. You will say, "Arey, a system does automatically." It's okay. But system is not 100% correct. Right or wrong? There are so many bugs, errors. This is what 1% extra you have to do. Just check whether it is deactivated or not. Remove all unwanted things from his desk. Remove all unwanted things. Clean his desk. Clean, very, very important. Clear हुआ सबको? Anyone? Everyone? what you have to do, I'll show it once again. Biometric deactive, email, HRM system, all the remove all unwanted things and cleaning of the yes. This few things which is very important you can do. So that was the end of the part 3. So there are many things we can do. So all the, I don't know how many new people are still there or no idea. In case you want to continue, you can call me after half an hour. Acha, all the people at 6 o'clock, we will continue the next part.
And there's
Anyone
one
have
more
any
thing.
question? Please.
Yeah, we have a process called as exit interview questionnaire, which we give to the.
Going on.
Yeah.
That's the next part.
Yes.
We have just, she has given. There are many things we have to go. So there are 3 forms, right? Exit clearance. Now exit interview will start.
Okay, fine.
Done. Can I go ahead?
Yeah.
Chalo. Anyone have any question before we end up? Sure. Anyone who wants to join, they can come. Nothing wrong. Done. Chalo. No advertisement. This is not an advertisement place. It's a learning place. Thank you so much for today. I hope everyone have learned and enjoyed. See you very soon at 6 o'clock. Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, dear.
Thank
Thank
you,
you. Thank you.
The same will be link.
Bye, sir.
The
Thank
link will
you.
be same.
Sorry?
Link will be same for 6 p.m.
No, for all the new people, this one session was free to just to know HR Topper is live, real, not fake, and whether you are comfortable with the practical part. So I invited all the people to come and join. Done? Chalo.
That's a
Thank you,
6
dear.
p.m. वाला
You
जो
can
session है.
you can call me Rashmi, no issue at all. You have my number, right? Chalo. Thank you.